No sleepies. Maybe a couple sleepies. Some tea. Can't go out to my van because it is blocked by some strange gentleman. Just the little things. The little things. I love when my socks are mismatched because it reminds me of high school and elementary school. Good morning, good morning. I'm burning up, I'm burning up. I thought I was gonna go outside, but then I saw them and I was like, actually, I'm not going outside. I don't know you. Is it? Oh, it's gonna be a beautiful and productive day for sure. No. Thank you. I got my plants back up finally. I am so thirsty. Hope they don't hit my corner. Ooh, taxes too stuck. Double tap the screen, you guys. Like this. You can do it. I believe in you. Like this. I love taxes, but you gotta have a tax guy. Taxes do suck if you don't have a tax guy. That's okay though. $7.50. Here come my best friends. The IRS, oh I know. I won't do my taxes. watered this plant like, I don't know, like 4 weeks ago. It's finally doing better. Most of these plants haven't been watered in weeks, and they're thriving because of it. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, my babies are at school. Oh, snap. Ugh. 11 minutes and 33 seconds. Good morning, good morning. Tap the screen as you come on in. When are these muscles gonna stop being so tight? They're good. I'm just waking up and stretching. Getting our first exercise out of the day. I was gonna try to make it outside and do it right now outside, but figured even if it rained, I'd still probably prefer to go on a walk with my babies. So I've been trying to manage outside and inside activity with the weather being what it is. Right now it's still beautiful, but lately it has been rainy a lot, and I hear it's gonna get snowy, so part of me is a little bit like, ooh. I'm interested in how I'm going to feel when I meditate, because I feel like I'm feeling some emotions that I'm pushing down or away. So that's pretty interesting to like feel the avoidance instead of like I can feel it very present. I feel like super in tune with my my body and I feel closer to being in tune with my emotions and stuff. That feels really interesting and good. This weather is tricky. One day warm, next day cold. Oh, I know. One day warm and cold, you know? Yeah. Been feeling like some pain in my hands more, so been trying to like look into acupuncture and working on draining my lymph nodes. Just things I've literally never done. Like I don't think my face looks any different, but I've been doing those massages. It's like a lymph massage. In fact, we should do that now. I don't have any oil, but it's like something like this. I have a friend that I'm gonna schedule a session with. She does massage therapy and stuff, so I'm going to get one of her massages. The weather is going through a roller coaster of emotions. Yeah, it is. Maybe it should regulate. I think that this is where my lymph nodes are. I don't know. I'm not doing the ones I do on my own with you guys, okay? Don't even try to make me. I'm not. But there's a lot of really exercises that I've been doing that make me feel really funny. And good. Like, okay. There's this one, and it looks crazy, but I'm telling you, it feels so good. And it's supposed to, I think, reset your vagus nerve. but I need a paper towel to do it. Basically, you stand one foot like in front of the other, and then you stick out your tongue as far as you can. Don't look at my freaking tongue, you guys. I woke up and decided to stretch. Anyways, you grab your tongue and you twist it like this, wasabi, and then you go like this, and it like resets your whole like everything. It's crazy. What's up? Oh, I do feel super fatigued. Like I don't want to move any part of my body, but also like it feels really good too. Reflexology, yeah. So I've been doing like reflexology more, I guess. I think so. My dad used to be really my mom and dad used to do like these things. They used to look into all these things. It makes me so funny like thinking back to them. It was like they were either doing like hardcore things or they were doing like hardcore things in the opposite direction. Like nobody else was doing those things. Nobody else had a little spoon in the bathroom and then later on was doing acupuncture. My parents were. I did it. My dad's so intelligent. Almost too much for his own good. Yeah, my dad texted me. I hadn't talked to him for like over a month. Maybe even 2. He texted me like a couple days ago. That was super cool. Yeah. I'm like, glad you're alive, old man. I was wondering. What are you doing, sir? Watching movies, laying with my dog. The same thing I always do. Chasing tail. My dad will avoid himself like the plague. And by avoid himself, I mean me. Don't forget your creatine, you guys. Become young day by day. I have no desire to become young day by day. I am getting wiser and stronger and more limber and more flexible and more balanced the older I get. But I'll take it as a compliment. Every single thing online is like You can get younger. It's a possibility. I did, in our book last night, I was reading. It took me another 45 minutes to get through those 10 pages. And they were talking about how stress does age you. Like, it ages you faster than you actually are aging. Which we already knew that, but it explained like the DNA structure of why. And how. Smart dog, what's up, man? How you been? Long time no see. He says you have mastered the fountain of youth. I know. I get what you mean, though. I get what you mean. With all the shite I'm doing, I should look younger. But not because that's the goal, but because I'm taking care of my body and my mind and my spirit and stuff. You've been working? Uh-huh. You've been working? Mm-hmm. Working where? Doing what? What you been doing? Not been here. We missed you. This feels so good. Hard work. Oh, my goodness. I look forward to having stronger joints one day. It's gonna be awesome. 22 minutes. 22 minutes. I'm thinking about claiming my picture is done, my painting is done. I'm scared. It's gonna be the one of the girl, and I'm gonna put it. That's the one I wanted to post first, like sale on my Etsy. Like it would be my first sale on Etsy thing. So I don't know. Part of me is like, I don't feel like it's done, but I feel like none of my artwork is ever like done, and I don't know. I don't want to keep going and then not like it, you know. So I'm like, but I also don't want it to seem unfinished, and I also am like, I just want it to go to somebody that's gonna appreciate it and love it. I mean, they don't have to hang it on the wall, but I get it's kind of like an interesting painting to hang on the wall. Like a zombie girl with skulls in the background. Like, I don't know. That was what I was feeling like in the moment, you know? But I'm not gonna have it anymore, and that makes me a little sad. My friend bought me a scanner so that I could sew my art, but the paint that I use, like, it's like glittery, but you can't see that it's glittery from a scan or a picture. Like, the videos don't show like the sparkle that goes into like the skulls and her hair and you know, just those things. So I'm just like, they better take care of her. Maybe when I'm like super like successful in some endeavor, I'll buy my paintings back like for double. Like I'll be like, look, give me the painting back for 300. I feel like I'm selling my children sometimes when I give away a painting. I originally was like, I'm only gonna give away prints, but I am gonna sell the originals. Testing, testing. Is this thing on? What's new with everybody? It'll all work out. It will. It will all work out. It'll all work out because I'm working it out. I'm still gonna have feelings all the way through it, though, you know? Like, I'm a really deep feeler, so. That hurt. Oh, I don't like that one. That didn't feel good. No, I can barely touch my toes. Well, I mean, I can touch that, but I can't, like... I have to go down one vertebrae at a time. Stuck. Breathe into the back body. Ooh, goodness, oh my gosh. Where's my foam roller, dude? Bastards are still here. I really hope they don't hit my car. I'm gonna be so mad if my car gets messed up. They're fixing one. Stir up the right, the gift something. Got our foam roller. Ooh. Oh. Feels good. Oh my gosh, it's gonna feel so good when I get my massage. I saw the cutest, this is something that I've gone through multiple times in my life, but I'm not sure what to call it. Maybe one of you know what to call it, but I go to the store yesterday and I see these little high heel shoes. They're little high heel shoes. They're the ones that I used to play with when I was a kid. And I think, like, thoughts come instantly. And my thoughts go, dang, you never even got them a pair of these. And then my other, like, thoughts, like, $11.99, that's so expensive. Like, $11 for some plastic that's gonna break is a lot of money. And then I'm like, microplasties. And then I look at the shoes more and I'm like, no, they can fit these shoes still. We have not passed them being able to fit these shoes. And it was like, there's been a lot of times for my older children, like I always wanted my older children I always wanted them to have those ATV things that my littles have right now. They don't even use that. I need to charge it. It's just like maintenance. It's a lot of stuff to take care of. But I wanted them to have so many things that they outgrew. Good morning. So I got the shoes. I was like, whatever, we're gonna spend the $11. We spent the $11 and they bring home these little high heel shoes and they are just like elated. They were like, they like jumped up off of what they were doing and they're just like, oh my gosh. So we're gonna play dress up today. So we didn't miss out, but that was a good little moment. I was like, I didn't miss it. That's awesome. Yeah, so awesome. They're so cute. They're so cute. A little cheap shoes. I come back in the house and they're like in their finest dresses, hair just like I'm like, give me a spin. She's like, I can't spin in these. They're heel. You can't spin in them yet. Yeah, like yesterday I was so busy. It was such a busy day, but it was a busy, hard, rough, totally draining, emotional day. And all of the things, co-regulating, connecting, listening to my son as he expressed himself, all of those things were hard for some reason. Like, they didn't feel good. Like, they felt scary. They felt like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna mess this up, you know, but they also felt like good. It felt like I'm present for this. Even though this is really uncomfortable, I'm present. Like, I don't know what to say, but I'm present. And I just had to keep reminding myself, like, that's the point. We're being present. We're here with people instead of like somewhere else in our brain. We're not in the future. We're not in the past. Oh, don't forget to rub your feet. I know. My son and me were talking about, like, you know, because he was like comparing himself to like big rappers and stuff, and he was like, I think I'm doing something wrong, you know, because he doesn't have the subscribers that he wants. And I'm like, that's like, you're feeling like everybody else on YouTube. I have 11,000 subscribers. It feels exactly as I did when I had 1,000. Like, I'm telling you, it's an inside thing. I haven't figured it out yet, but you know, I am a YouTuber. I don't need to be paid to be a YouTuber. I am a YouTuber because I create YouTubes. You're a rapper because you create raps. One day it'll hit. It takes time. Yeah, for sure. You know, and I don't know. I heard that like boys, you know, especially if they don't have like the guidance that they look at their peers, you know, and they like, and that's like the level 2 awareness is following the masses and trying to be like the crowd and like the majority, you know, because if you don't have something to like look at and like measure and adjust and stuff, then you start looking at, you know, who's around you, the kids in your class. Rhythm schemes, oh yeah, definitely. ChatGPT is like my dumb assistant. People be like, ChatGPT, you're helping take over the world. I'm like, no, trust me. The amount of times I have to correct ChatGPT and it apologizes to me. Yeah, strong male role models help. I'm glad I had a father in martial arts growing up. So important. It's so crucial. It's so important. And I know that my male role models in my life are like so important. I love my dad, but I have had to, you know, select and choose my male role models, and it took years. Like, you know, years ago, I was like, now, like, if I have a problem, I actually have like a couple people, you know, male role models that I trust and that I could fall asleep in a room with if I needed to. Or like if I had a question to ask, or if I needed somebody to watch my drink when I walked away, I could trust them. And those are really small like things that I don't really do. I don't fall asleep in rooms with them, but I'm just saying, like, if I have something where I'm like, this is bigger than me and it's not something that's like my girl brain can understand right now, it feels so good to have some people that, some male role models that I do trust, that I can be like, tell me what this is, because my brain is doing a lot of things with it it shouldn't. You're going to see Gorillaz in concert? Yay! Yay! Yeah, I don't have that many for my son yet, and that's like definitely in my goal. You know, goals is to just have a solid foundation, and it's just like so scary. Like there are a couple people where I'm like, I could introduce him to this person or this person, but I don't fully have the trust there yet to where I'm like, you know, like I know some people that are in the music industry, but I'm scared because you know, even if like good fathers, coaches, you know, people that really lead people, but I'm still like, I don't want to pick the wrong people to put around my kids and then that be like, you know, I messed up versus doing good. Hello, hello. I feel like we are loosening up. Finally. 40 minutes later. Hit our feet, our hands, our hips. I came from satanic posture. I'm not sure what that means. But hopefully you postured yourself towards the king. Of all kings. Put that right there. This is a good one. This is a good one, you guys. It doesn't look like it's doing much, but it is. Yeah, I don't know, you know, if, like, I don't know if, how many men go through their days like, I'm a male role model, you know? I'm an adult male role model. But it's so important that all men do. Get people who are like, I don't want to be a role model to people or kids or things that aren't mine, but because it's scary, I can understand that. But that's why the opposite of fear, or the opposite of love, isn't hate. The opposite of love is fear. And it takes courage to say, I'm going to be a role model. Especially I'm going to be a role model to kids that aren't mine. Be a role model to people in the community that I, at one point, didn't claim responsibility for. But we are all one, and we are all interconnected. You are responsible, you know? Could be that kid that you weren't, you know, you decided, I don't need to acknowledge this kid. I don't need to be a role model to this random kid on the road. And that could be the kid that does something that affects the whole community or your whole household, God forbid, you know? I look at these teenagers and these kids and I'm just like, they're gonna come to so many crossroads, and I hope that I can be like a little ripple in some of their crossroads. And I hope I haven't been a bad ripple in people's crossroads. There's been so many people to be influences for me when I've been at certain crossroads. Some good, some absolutely awful, but both important in teaching me the importance of influences and role models, because you can't really truly appreciate someone that is good for you or good to you if you've never had anybody be bad for you or bad to you, you know? So I keep getting copyrights for music, so you guys are just gonna have to deal with my little rants. Ooh, man. What do we got? 41? 42? We got 3 more minutes. Yeah, I want to get to the point where I feel like enough. Like, even throughout this whole, like, stretching and stuff, my brain's gone, you're not stretching enough. This doesn't count. It doesn't count. Stop. It doesn't count. You got to do a flip. Why? Why can't it be enough? They say it's if you had a critical parent that your ADHD mind will do that. It'll be like, it'll feel like it's never enough. And I listened to my sister. My sister said I was so critical as a youth, and I'm just like, dude, I so was. And I still am, just only where I'm like, I really, really care here. Yeah, I know. Ditto, yeah. Welcome, friends. Hello, friends. Welcome to yoga. I'm 6'4". Nobody cares what you like, Jeremy. This is how you do it. Somebody reached out from when I was like 14. No, how old was I? No, I was like 12 or 13. I was like 12 or 13. I went to community college for like 5 weeks. It was like one of those programs that you go to get like college credits. And yeah, they were like, hey, remember me? I'm like, dude, you don't even have a profile picture. How can I remember you? I just don't want to be rude because I don't remember people from like last week, let alone. Yeah. If you disappear, I'm gonna forget you, not on purpose, but because my life moves forward at a rapid pace. Jeremy, why would I lie to you? I have no reason to lie to you. I don't even know who you are. Why would I lie to you? Sounds like you have trust issues. That's okay. In fact, we're gonna do a different stretch just because you're here, Jeremy. Everybody thank Jeremy for ruining our flow. Damn, let's go. I paid $30 for a gallon water bottle. It's coming today, so. Object permanence is a real thing. Oh, it so is. Not even on purpose. You know how many times people come across me on the road and they're like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, yeah. People that I feel like based off their reaction to me, we must have been real cool. Like, we must have had some good conversations. His face looked familiar. His face looked somewhat familiar, but I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, I feel like people are lying to me. Sometimes I'm like, there's no way I would forget a whole person's existence, you know? But it's like, I don't know. I know one thing. I know in my 13th year, I had a lot of trauma. I know that I was going through a lot of, when you're in fight or flight, when you're in survival mode, I've just like recently learned this. Well, no, not this part, but when you're in survival mode, your memory like doesn't log. It like it's like we gotta keep going, we gotta keep going, we gotta keep going. That it doesn't actually like cement the memory to where you can remember it. We passed our 45 minutes. Ayo. And there's also something that I'm just now learning about, which is cognitive dissonance, which is something that I feel like I have experienced a lot and I am just learning about, so I don't have much knowledge to speak about. Oh yeah, I forget names a lot too, and then I feel like an asshole. Okay. I love you guys. I'll see you when I see you. We're about to play dress up. Bye.
The couch.
The couch? I moved the couch because I wanted